President of Fighters.
President of Fighters 12. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ryan. We're playing Prime Minister of Fighters 12.
Prime Minister of Fighters. Yeah, I'm going with Meritocracy of Fighters 12. As you can see by this menu, this is King of Fighters 12. Coming
XII.
to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, I believe in July. So
we're looking at some preview code here.
Yeah, preview code. So,
Hi.
Allow me to explain the rules of the tournament.
how about one of your friends back there explains it instead?
The one in the back was way cuter.
And
The tournament will be played as
the one they put up front's a little bit of a dog.
yeah, she's total butterface. You know what I'm saying?
I think I do.
the original win time.
Yeah. You press start.
Don't you want to know how this works? Good luck to you all.
I'm not sure, Jeff. Is it a fighting game?
Yes, it is a fighting
Oh,
game.
okay. I figured it out. Is it a King of Fighters game?
It is. Look at these
All right.
dudes.
So you choose 3 dudes, and you choose their order,
And then you fight with
and
them.
then you fight with them, and you're
You
going to
pick
choose...
Terry Bogard.
You choose Terry Bogard.
Perhaps you've heard of
and
him.
Kyo and Rio.
Oh, yeah, for Kyo and who else?
Pick someone that you don't always pick.
Shenwu. And it looks like it has some kind of easy operation mode. Where
Okay.
it'll
You simple
yeah,
or
where if you
normal.
wanna-
There's not like tough. There's not like...
There's not like make the special moves harder like old SNK games. That's not in there, sadly.
So this is a kind of big return to form for the King of Fighters series. There hasn't been a 2D game in quite a few years, and this is all like new redrawn sprites.
Well, there was King of Fighters 11 before this.
Right. When did that come out?
Like a year or two ago or something. It's
Oh,
not,
that was-
it's not that old.
That's 3D, wasn't it?
No. The U.S. version they renamed to that here, and there's been a bunch of weird stuff.
There has.
But I guess maybe 11 was 3D, but then there was that other game they did that was not part of the main line. Anyway, they redrew all the sprites for this one. It looks pretty awesome.
It does look a lot better than King of Fighters has looked in a long time.
Yeah.
Like I always appreciated, there was a attention to detail in the sprite work in the King of Fighters series,
Yeah.
but this is definitely taking it to the next level. It's kind of what always hoped would happen with fighting games. Like, well, instead of just making everything polygonal, why don't we just get crazy with the technology
Right.
on sprites?
It
We
seemed
can
like,
make sprites look
Guilty
sick,
Gear
right?
was the first game that really took that seriously and tried
Yeah.
to do it. We should note that this is not the finished version of the game, and as such, the load times are not what they'll be in the final version.
Certainly.
So between rounds, you might see a little bit longer time than you probably will see when it's
Or at
actually
least,
out.
you should give it the benefit of the doubt for now.
Yeah.
You cannot say how representative that will be of the final product. Terry looking buff. And yeah, they're using like little... They're being smart about it. You got the hand-drawn 2D sprites, but they're not afraid to use lots of little special effects and lighting stuff for when they make contact. Like Terry's little ground pound thing. It looks like that's all
Yeah.
effect-based. Can't see his eyes. Throw off your hat. Throw off your hat. Yes.
Still can't see his eyes, but he did throw off his hat.
Look me in the eyes, Terry.
He has nothing to say to you, man.
Kenso. Man, I have no idea who's in King of Fighters anymore.
You know, I kind of don't either.
Like, I know Terry Bogard. That's a guy.
Yeah, and this, Andy Bogard and Joe's in it, and
Yeah.
Kyo and
Is Iori in
Ryo
it?
and Robert and
I
yeah,
just-
Iori's in it.
I understand Mai is not in it.
Is not in it. Yeah,
Which
exactly.
seems either shocking or it will be unshocking when she is released as DLC for like $5.
Right. Yeah. Who knows what they'll end up doing?
Because she is fan favorite.
Fan favorite, but I don't know. I have never.
She's got boobs.
She does.
dude.
She does have boobs.
She has giant swinging pendulum-like boobs.
In the most. Yeah, they're creepy.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've never really enjoyed playing her, like as a character or anything like that. She's always been kind of.
Really not what we're talking about here.
What?
Talking about
It's a fighting game, so
boobs in a fighting game.
well, boobs in a fighting game.
I feel like this was the series. I feel like Mai was the character that opened up the whole can of worms on boobs in a fighting game.
So her worms are made out of boobs are made out of worms.
Yep. That's why they swing the way they do.
All right, you say so.
Oh, yes. Yes way, dude.
Yeah.
Loving the backdrops for these. I hope we can see the French backdrop
with the crazy with the
the crazy ladies
We'll
going
see.
nuts. First
Crazy
stage.
ladies going nuts.
So we're playing the arcade mode here. So this is just like a progression, I imagine.
Yeah, it's built like a time attack, and you know, if I'm not happy with the time, I can go back and fight those dudes again. But
Okay.
We'll move on. If you were listening at the beginning of this quick look when she ran down the rules, you would know that.
You know I wasn't. And yeah, you knew it because you did this already. You weren't listening either.
You're right. I've deliberately distracted you in order to set you up so you wouldn't understand the rules. And I feel pretty good about it.
Excellent. I feel whatever.
Yeah. Game uses pretty much the standard 4-button setup you'd expect out of an SNK fighter. 2 punch, 2 kick. You do throws by hitting both punches now. It's got a charge up kind of attack here that works a lot like the focus attacks in Street Fighter 4.
This is not the stage I was talking about, but these people are also Panda. These people are also going nuts. That guy is constantly eating that bowl of ramen in the most violent way possible.
Which, you know, that's how you eat ramen. That's how I eat it. I don't know. See if I can do the critical counter here, but
This is
there we go.
This is part of what makes King of Fighter games such great spectator sport, is watching the backgrounds. Like, look, there's so much crazy business going on, but it's like layers upon layers of insanity back there.
yeah.
Of looped crazy animations.
I've hit back B and D. I can do a little absorb. They're pigs. Also, if I do hit
I was
back,
gonna say-
back B and D, it makes pigs appear.
Okay. Pro tip. Ash Crimson.
Pretty
Not-
adamant about stating that Ash Crimson is a dude.
Not a lady, as I have assumed for, I'm going to say, at least 4 years. They introduced her in that first Polygon
Yeah.
game. I thought, oh, it's some new lady with this beehive haircut, but nope,
French dude, apparently.
apparently.
Shen Wu putting it down. Those pigs,
Keeping it on lock.
farm animals back there, getting crazy.
They're like, fighting!
They're in the back, going wild.
Hog wild. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh. Clark, one of the Akari warriors there.
Did you just cancel that out?
He's
Clark still.
he's still Clark. Yeah.
He's all frozen. I am frozen.
That guy's going crazy back there. He's got a chicken on his head.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, you're missing out by actually playing the game. You're not getting to really soak in how bananas the background is. We're down to his last dude here. Punch him in the face, Terry. So how does the balance of the different fighting styles feel from what you've messed with this so far?
Well, they have made changes to the characters. You know, it's like it's a little bit hard to kind of pick up and get into it because, like, you know, with like Terry doesn't seem to have the power dunk anymore. If he does, you don't do it the same way. I haven't taken the time to look in a move list first, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But
You've
you know,
shattered the best record there
by a good margin.
by a good hour.
Yeah, so they're always like changing characters around and kind of adding and subtracting moves.
How many characters in the roster here?
And the roster in this one, was it 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, we'll call it somewhere in the 20s, maybe? Approaching 30?
Okay. That's a few.
Yeah, they're presenting this as like a dream match game. It's kind of like King of Fighters 98. Takes place outside of the regular continuum. They've had all these storylines.
There's a continuum.
Oh, they've had, like, over the years, there have been games that form trilogies within the King of Fighters universe. Where,
I had no idea.
yeah, where there's, like, you know, a certain boss that's trying to take over, and, you know, Orochi something.
Yeah.
Nests. The Nests
Geese
storyline.
Howard.
Geese.
Elizabeth Brand Torch. That's a great.
And I love the way SNK fighters have last names. It's so awesome.
Yeah, any other series, it would just be Kyo. But no, it's Kyo Kusanagi. Yeah. Use fire.
Take a little bit of that home with you.
This seems like an unlikely location for a King of Fighters fight. Especially since this is apparently like an organized, you know, King of Iron Fist style thing.
Yeah. It's an organized tournament, so they have the fights at, you know, big, you know, it's like a big town square, a big town event, like, hey, we're partying, and Saturday night these dudes are going to fight.
Oh, he's green Terry Bogard.
Yeah. Can't trust a green Terry Bogard.
Go down to the medical shop, show him the card, get some of that green Terry Bogard.
Yeah.
Critical counter. Why is your thing flashing all bananas?
Because my counter meter is full, which means I can start like a custom combo, like Alpha 2 style.
Okay. Those signs in the background don't make any sense. I really enjoy the SNK King of Fighters approach to energy attacks. Like, it's very distinctive.
Yeah, it
like
is.
the way that like it's kind of these thrown and there's always a trail. It's never like
or
this
like the way
tight
that,
little
you know,
ball or
or
something.
Yeah, or the way that some characters like punch on the ground and stuff, which, you know, at the time they rolled that out wasn't really being
It's like whoa.
done
Like,
a
look at
lot.
that. Yeah, that guy does a crazy like arcing kick thing for his energy attack. It's not just like straight ahead.
Yeah.
You'll lose.
See their breath coming out back there.
Really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm hyperventilating.
Fighting! That's pretty much what they're all saying. Fighting rhubarb.
You love the little Terry Bogard arm flash. The little, hey! Yes, hold on to your hat, Terry.
Oh.
Andy Bogard. This little brotherly action here.
Oh, that's not gonna hit.
It seems like they've also, this is probably just a benefit of being natively widescreen, but it seems like they've really not just bumped up the detail on the fighters, but just made the fighters much larger on the screen.
Yeah, they're big ass dudes. Look at Terry Bogard. Look at him. Thick ass arms.
It's a little disconcerting how big they've made Terry Bogard as far as his musculature.
Well, you know,
His muscularity.
he's been fighting for a long time. He should be in shape.
Fair enough.
All right, let's do one more here.
Any other interesting mode stuff in here? Is there an online?
There's an online mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So you can get online and do stuff.
We will now send you live to each match.
Okay. Everyone's fucking losing their goddamn minds back
Look
here.
at that guy's hair back there on the left.
Oh, that's great. I don't understand why you're talking the way you are, lady.
Why
Did she have a stroke?
hire someone that speaks actual English when you can just like record it phonetically or something?
Why make the character blonde-haired and blue-eyed if you're going to do that?
Because that was the USA stage. Weren't you paying attention?
But then why did she talk like a lunatic?
She talked like a Japanese lady, not like a lunatic.
But if you didn't know it was a Japanese lady, you'd think that blonde-haired, blue-eyed lady was talking like a lunatic.
You racist.
I'm just saying. Given the context.
Given the context that I put a disc in marked King of Fighters, I think it makes perfect sense.
Oh, here it is! Yeah! And everyone's going nuts!
Yeah. All right, I'm going to stop looking at the background and start looking at the fight here.
You are no. Forget it. Just look at the background. Just hit X a lot. 'Cause it is awesome back there.
I do have it set to easy, so I probably can get away with some of that.
And even on easy, giving you a little run occasionally here.
Yeah, you know, they put up a fight. It's not...
You were saying on medium that it was a little...
Yeah, I was having a little
rugged.
trouble. I ended up beating it on medium without too much trouble, but yeah, definitely...
So once you pick your
It'll
trio...
step up here and there.
Once you pick up your trio in the story mode, you stuck with those three?
Yeah, you play with those three throughout. You
Okay.
get to change the order up whenever you want.
Got it.
Or between rounds. It's got a practice mode, kind of typical fighting game.
Oh, there
mode
it is.
stuff.
There's the woman in the blue on the right. She's my favorite. She is rocking out. She loves this fight so much. I don't know. Lady in red though also. Oh no!
Yeah!
Fighting! Fight!
Oh God.
Oh, Kyo and Kyo. There you go.
How do you like this?
What's with the accordion music? Are we supposed to be in France?
I believe it is supposed to be France, yeah.
Take it and like it. Like taking things. Take things to like them.
Well,
Oh.
oh, my Kyo lost that fight.
All right, you're down to it. Your last dude. You got two to chew through here.
Stop looking at the backgrounds.
Oh, there's dolphin. There are the killer whales back there. So much insanity going on back there.
Ah! Oh, the far right there making ice cream
Something.
or Italian ices or something. Whatever the hell they're selling out of the thing. Baguettes. Oh.
Ignition truly sparing no expense on the localization of King of Fighters 12.
How so?
Just with all of the phonetic voice work and announcer work.
That's all stuff that was in the original arcade game.
Oh, sure. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's not arcade accurate.
I think if they changed that, I would like it less. So,
Probably.
yeah,
I guess that's
probably.
kind of the appeal.
Definitely.
So there's King of Fighters 12.
Yeah, King of Fighters 12. It's coming relatively soon here.
Looks terrific.
Yeah, it's got filtering options and stuff if you want to smooth it out a little bit, but why would you do that? You want to see every
You see all those pixels.
every edge, every pixel that went into Terry Bogard's flexing biceps.
Indeed, and all of those crazy ladies in the background.
All those crazy ladies, you wouldn't want them smoothed out.
Nope. I want them rough.
Word.